Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Life. I hope you're having a great day. If you enjoy these vintage episodes, hit the like button. That helps promote them to like-minded viewers like yourself. Subscribe, and you'll be notified of new episodes. There's something new and different every weekend. Today's episode is arguably vintage video, being 35 years old. It's a wander around Calgary in the winter and early spring of 1990, when the population was only 692,000 and the city was still very much recovering from the early 80s recession. We start in the inner city overlooking Cliff Bungalow, move on to Deerfoot Trail and Douglasdale under construction, and down to Sundance, also under construction. At the east end of Upper Mount Royal, at the lookout on Hillcrest Avenue Southwest, Calgary's skyline is a far cry from what it is today. The Petrocan Tower was still the tallest. Many of the Edwardian homes in Cliff Bungalow have been knocked down to make way for new construction, the price of progress. The Beltline has also gone through a dramatic change with numerous new condo towers rising up over the last few decades. Look for the colorful painted houses that used to stand along 5th Street. Just a few weeks later, on a beautiful sunny afternoon, thanks to a strong Chinook, we witness homes in Douglasdale under construction. The 1950s constructed CIL dynamite plant suffered a terrible tragedy in April 1975 when 6 men were killed when 3,000 pounds of dynamite exploded in a mixing building at the Southeast Calgary complex. This began a dynamic change in the area. 5 years later, company officials announced they were closing the Calgary plant and applied to the city to develop the more than 500 hectares it owned for mixed residential and commercial use. Today, all that remains is a memorial plaque at the Douglas Square Shopping Centre on the former site of the plant. There were still traffic lights at Douglasdale Boulevard and Deerfoot Trail. It would be a few more years before the interchange was complete and Deerfoot Trail widened to 3 lanes. We're standing along the northeast side of 22X, the future Stony Trail, and McLeod Trail, looking along the corners of the neighborhood of Sundance under construction. In 1990, this was the furthest south neighborhood, and up until a decade earlier, this had been fields of wheat and barley being harvested for nearly a century, when McLeod Trail was an undivided highway lined with poplar trees. interesting to see these new homes on lots devoid of any trees. These days, trees planted 30 plus years ago have grown to cast much appreciated shade in the yards. If you stood on this same spot today, you'd be hard-pressed to see the homes with trees around 30 to 40 feet tall, as the neighborhood has matured. Today, of course, there are many newer neighborhoods expanding southwards. And there's your 15-minute look back at Calgary 35 years ago. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters, members, donors, and subscribers. It's a pleasure producing these fascinating little episodes. If you want to see more of these old reels restored and preserved, consider supporting by hitting the thanks button or becoming a monthly member. Your support will help preserve these old reels. Have a great day, be kind, and we'll see you again next time on Real Life.